So the past 2 days, I finally got around to watching episodes 3 through 5 of The Last of Us. I had watched the first two, and then I don't know what happened. I guess life just happened. But after I missed episode 3, I was like, I don't know. I'm kind of behind now, so I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna pick it back up. Maybe I will once I have the time and I'm just in the mood to watch something good, right? Man, I'm glad. I'm glad I decided to watch it yesterday morning because episode 3 really was as great and amazing as everyone said it was. And a line, it was so simple, but it hit me. It hit me like a ton of bricks, man. I did not see it coming, but it's just one of those things you hear. It's so simple, but yet so profound. He said, I was never afraid before you showed up or before you came, something along those lines. And that, man, that shit was deep. Like when you really think about it, I don't know why, but those words really hit, and I truly truly feel it. More so with my kids, you know. I I was never really I was really never afraid to lose life until I had them, you know? And now, as they're asleep in their room, it's like, I'm afraid to lose that time with them. And it really was. I feel like that love story of Bill and Frank was perfect. They got to spend every day, all day with each other for 20 years. Just imagine that. Like the person you love most spending, 20 years every day by their side. It's really it's really rare and impossible to do these days with just how much you have to work and how much other commitments you have. I feel like that's why their story hit pretty deep, just if you're the kind of person that actually just sit down and think about it, as I said, they were there every day with each other, literally through thick and thin, through the fucking apocalypse. I feel like I agree with Bill. I feel like I would have chose to go with my loved one. You know, I think he did say something like, this was enough for me. Like I truly understand that, when you really think about it. But yeah, no, that I was I was honestly surprised how well the reputation held up. Like that was a masterpiece of an episode. Like I loved it. And it was a long episode. And I feel like it was the perfect length. And it was amazing. Uh I'll be honest, I really don't even remember episode 4. Like out of 3, 4, and 5, episode 4 is the one that I remember least out of the 3. Like episode 5, once again, that last 10 to 15 minutes, man, that was like soul crushing, really. I was fucked up. I was fucked up when that episode ended, man. That was so deep, so so sorrow filled. The acting is just on point. I have seen the comments online. Oh, I wish every video game could have a rendition like this. I feel like The Last of Us is kind of easier though, than most video games. Because I feel like it's more grounded than most video games. People want to compare it to, oh, I wish Halo or Uncharted. Well, I mean, I feel like Uncharted could maybe have a grounded great adaptation. Halo, I feel like that's more difficult to pull off by the book, because you would truly have to have like a damn movie budget every episode. I mean, I know the budget for the Halo show that came out last year was pretty high, but I feel like it had to be higher because it looked good, but it didn't look great some points. But yeah, I just feel like The Last of Us is easier kind of to pull off than a Halo would be. But I do enjoy the Halo show, but that's besides the point. I'm invested all over again. Like the first episode, I knew it was coming with his daughter, and the actress who played his daughter did such a damn good job of making you like her and adore her, even though you knew what was coming. It sucked that she could only last an episode, because she does die pretty damn early in the game. But yeah, no, the first episode was a masterpiece too. Like it had me hooked immediately. Like I said, I don't know. I do regret having that drop off, from episode 2 and 3 taking so long to catch up, but I'm glad I caught up. I can't wait for Sunday. I can't wait for the next episode. Like Pedro Pascal, oh man, he's so damn good. He's so damn good. Uh, I'm I'm enthralled, entertained. I'm just I feel like this is definitely that show. Like, some shows you watch, you're like maybe scrolling on your phone or doing something else in the background, half-ass paying attention, right? This show, it like demands and controls your attention by the acting and how good it is. But yeah, I just wanted to come on and say how much I enjoyed episode 3, 3 through 5, but 3 and 5 especially. Just masterful acting and storytelling. It's beautiful too. Beautiful, dark and gritty and just on point. Like let me know what you think. Let me know what you thought, how you're feeling about it. You know, did that did those words hit you like they hit me? I wasn't afraid, before you got here, before you arrived. Man, like I said, it was just masterpiece. I'm excited. I'll be back for sure with some more Last of Us.